You beat England in the quarters. Who did you beat in the semis?
Turkey.
Turkey in the semis, and then you beat Germany in the final. What's the moment like when the referee puts his whistle in his mouth and you realise you've won the World Cup? And I think you were 25 years old when you won the. Yeah. What's that like?
Yeah, special.
It's so cool, isn't it? It's so cool.
Very unique, you know.
Yeah.
It's like somehow you start think about it, and when he blew the whistle, where to go now? Who I can celebrate? And suddenly I see Roberto Carlos crying. I went to him, hug him, and then some other players came. We hug each other, jumping, say "Champione, Champione." But it's unbelievable, to be in that moment and know that you are champion of the world, the World Cup winner. But it's like we celebrate. We had a very good celebration on the field. Later on, I think the moments where you say thanks to everyone, thanks God for the opportunity. We had a big prayer around the circle, the middle circle, because this when you win like this, you don't win for yourself. You win for your country, for the people there, for your family, for the staff, for that group, for millions of people. Despite the fact you have done this, as a small group, but you representing the country.
Yeah.
It's one of the most special things you can do in life.
Yeah.
As a sports person.
Yeah.
Represent your country, wear the jersey, make the people proud. And the beautiful of all this, it's more than 20 years. We have won. People still talk about it.
Yeah.
They still remember you were there.
It's my earliest football memory. Whenever that's where my brain goes. The first memory I have, not even that World Cup, that game, England versus Brazil in 2002. So I don't know whether to love you or hate you. I'm very conflicted.
It's better you love me.
What were the...
We have a good heart. You have a good heart, I can see.
What were the celebrations like after? You said it was like a bit of a party on the way to games. So what's it like once you know you've done what
after we had to stay there overnight, of course, because what the game was in the evening.
Yeah.
But we went out, of course, to do some celebration. I had a small group where we went to a club, to celebrate, have some drinks and some dancing. Later on, we came back to pack everything to go to travel the next day. But during the flight, it was a very long flight. We stopped over in LA,
right,
and then to Brasilia, the capital.
Yeah.
Then it was fun because we have a long parade. We arrived there. On that moment, when arriving close to the airport before we landed, in that moment, I understood exactly what was the feeling of being World Cup champion. Why that? If you ask me, for example. Before we land, we could see some Air Force airplane on the side. The captain, I think, was 4 or 5 aircrafts.
Yeah.
Escorting us to land. And their captain, one of the captains, was talking to the captain of our plane and welcoming us to the country, congratulating us. I said, wow, looks fantastic. I was, very happy to see the aircraft, take some pictures.
So they're flying alongside you
on
as
the
you come
side.
to land?
Like you're the president or something.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Our aircraft was here, they were on both sides. And then we landed and we went to a track for the parade. Oh, the parade was amazing. People everywhere, following us on the street with the cars, running in the trees, in the apartments, waving, throwing papers, everything. It was millions of people on the streets until we get to the parliament, the Brazilian parliament, where we were welcomed by the president. It was fantastic. I had a celebration for 1 week. I had a celebration in different places. Yeah. It was fantastic.
Long hangover.
Yes. Yeah, or sleepy hungover. At that time, I didn't drink.
Yeah.
You know, I was not a drink person.
Yeah, you're an athlete.
But just a few, you know, but
Yeah.
not enough. But, you know, during the week, I had a lot of celebration, you know, and then I went back to Belo Horizonte. I went to the mayor office. You know, I had a big celebration, different kind of schools. And I stayed 1 week in Belo Horizonte, getting all these awards, etc. And then in the end of, after 1 week, I went to my hometown. This was for me, you know, the most special one.
I bet, yeah.
This was my place, you know.
Yeah.
It's quite emotional, so to be honest, because I was supposed to arrive there at midday, more or less, you know, because I was very tired. But because of that, you know, I was very tired. I just came back, arrived there around 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, something like this. But there was people waiting for me since early in the morning, sitting there. You know, they went by bike,
Yeah.
horses, trucks, bus from the region. I don't even imagine how many people were there. But when I arrived, you know, and then I didn't even get into the city. I don't know, 1 or 2 kilometers before I get into the town,
Yeah.
you know, they stopped me and put him in the truck from the fireworkmen. And we start to go inside the town, you know. Was very emotional.
Wow.
And then it was like we came on, make all the parade, you know. We stopped in front of the factory I used to work. They paid me a tribute in front of the factory, which was so nice as well.
What, is that the coffee factory?
No,
Or the sugar cane? Yeah.
No, oh, wow. Oh, my God. The caramel factory.
Okay, right.
Yeah.
Right.
And we stopped there. When we were supposed to go to the main square to have the main party, my father, just before my father said to me, listen, in the road we live, they made a big, you know, a lot of drum for you on the floor, on the street. They make I said, wow, let's go there. I spoke to them and they went to the road where my parents used to live by the time. We drove there. I saw everyone there. The people were there waiting. And then we went to the main place. It was very special.
Wow.
Yeah.
Because I guess you're from such a small place.
Yeah.
You say 60,000 or 6,000. That there can't be anyone who has ever done anything in sport that great from there.
Did you know a lot of the people like that you'd look out and would you recognize people that you knew from before, or would it
The same faces?
Oh, many of them I recognize, but
Yeah.
you know, some people I never seen them.
Yeah.
You know, but people came from, you know, the region around, because before I joined the Club America at the beginning of my career. I played the region, you know, against, you know, I played the region, the amateur competition, and they came, you know, to see what I was very happy to know that, you know.
Yeah. Wow.
Great. It was it's some kind of thing, you know, that you feel happy and feel proud of do something that listen, I just want to play football.
Yeah.
When I came back to America after work in the switch factory, I just want to go back and have a career in football and make my life and try to help my family somehow. But then I believe that God gave me something very unique, very special. Gave me more than what I expect, basically.
So a young Gilberto, as a kid, never imagined winning the World Cup.
No, of course no.